Alright then. The time has come. Hello everybody. I must do this. There's some raiding to be showing off. Also, there's a quest that needs the raiding, and I don't want to bother with pugging normal or anything for it. So, I guess it is time. Raid Finder. Also, earn. Suddenly gone. What's up, dice?
So, what brings you to visit lonely old one Samdi?
Well, there's supposedly a quest for me. It's high time you and I talk about old Vol'jin's missing spirit. This goes beyond simple bargains and rites of passage. Spirits don't just go missing. You got a few friends that are gonna help you track Vol'jin's spirit down. Them who was friends with him in life should have the strength to find him in death, and if not, Talanti gonna help ya. Go to Talanti's ship in the Port of Sandalar. He'd be that banged up ship you came in on. You're gonna do a little seance.
Sure.
Guys, anything else to say, sir? No? Okay, then fine. In that case, I'm just gonna be on my way, thank you very much. Alright then. Hup. So, continuation of the Vol'jin something stuff and stuff quest line. Because it requires us to go in and kill Gahun at some point. So, I guess now it's up because Raid Finder is accessible with going to the Gahun and all this stuff. So now everyone can do it! Yay! So that's basically what we're doing, for the most part. And otherwise, just killing time. Although I was a dum-dum, I've already done my expeditions and most of the farming of mounts. So if I do have to sit around waiting for LFR a whole lot, then oops. And who knows how long it's gonna take, because we all know Raid Finder. It is a dangerous place. But so far, that average wait time, that's wrong, because since I've logged on a little while ago, how many times have I gotten an invitation? Like 3 times, 4 times? 3 times at least. Also, we're not missing that many people. So, yeah, we don't have to wait that long for the Halls of Containment. Don't know about the others, but the Halls of Containment, yeah, whatever. It's probably gonna happen while I'm doing this, if anything. Hey guys, how you doing? Talanji, Rokan, Gadrin! Gadrin, why are you still only level 20? Makes no sense whatsoever.
Forever.
Yeah, because the Master Gadrin and Rokan asked for my aid, and it's my gratitude for their deeds and yours that makes me willing to do this. Not because one Samdi insisted. If you can't keep track of his own spirits, that is a him problem, not a me problem. Okay, Your Majesty. I'm still thinking this is gonna pop very, 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 very soon.
May Bonsamdi see your enemies before he sees you.
I kind of feel like I should also queue up for this one, just so it's there. And that could sit around as well. Although I kind of want to still do it in the proper order. Because that just makes the most sense. Obviously. Duh. But yeah, I just have a feeling if I start doing this, then that's just gonna go like boop. Also, now it looks a bit different right now. Because, well, I can't hover over them. I can only hover over this. Wishy. Dum. So, that may have reset? Maybe. I don't want to leave all queues. What happens if I leave this one? What do you say then? Unknown. Okay, now I'm back to that one. Okay. It's missing a tank.
There is much to do. Speak quickly.
We're gonna be reaching far into the Shadowlands for this. If Vol'jin has gone beyond Bonsamdi's vision, then either he be lost, somewhere, or hiding. Either way, I'm hoping the bond he shares with the gathered Darkspear here can help bring him to us. And I be one of the Darkspear he has a connection to. My poor war chief. Stay close and don't interrupt the ritual once it has begun.
Loa watch over you.
So you're just gonna get started. Okay then. We'll see if we can get this done. Also, why is there a circle? That's what the circle. What we're doing, guys.
Son of Senjin, hear the voices of your friends and family. They are wondering where you are.
Lord. I be hearing him.
Hush.
Loss. Loss. So much loss. So many without guidance. So many without justice. Their hope be taken by Gahun.
Vol'jin, can you hear us? Reveal yourself, spirit.
Vol'jin! Yeah! My chieftain, you've returned to us. Ah! A wonderful chieftain. You have come back to me. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you, sir. I'm so happy. Ow!
How can old Vol'jin...
Hello, man. Hello, sir. Justice for the sons and daughters of Lost Loa. Justice for the heart of Zandalar. Gahun must be slain, and the symbol of his death displayed to those who need to see it most. Take me, Glaive, drive it into that corpse of that beast, and let Tarantino show it to a people. Yes. Let peace be started in the hearts of the Zandalari. How we doing up here? Race set, apparently. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Now we got the quest to go and kill Gahun. Now we just need to kill time until then. And again, I'm not sure with the whole Crimson Descent. I mean, that shows that status and just missing some tanks, apparently. But if I queue for the Crimson Descent, is that just that's gonna look for a group at the same time? And then maybe the Crimson Descent will happen before the Halls of Containment, and then it's just off. That's just weird. I don't like that. I don't know how to deal with this whatsoever. I don't know. Well, I suppose I have other things I could do. There are some other things I can do. I can kill time in many ways. Some by just sitting around doing nothing. But I do have world quests I can do. That's something I can do. And I do believe there's something up here. Also, what if I find a group for that now, and then we enter the Halls of Containment? And also, we fly towards Nazmir, because there are things that we can do over there. One, world quest and emissary. Second, RBA, well boss. The final one of the 6 that are available at the moment. That I haven't killed anyway, so...
Do you want something?
Let's go towards that direction. It's okay. We'll see what happens. I'll just need to wait for people to accept or not. Not like it really matters, I think. It still scales a little bit. And now I'm out of water, that's sad. Anyway, welcome to Uldir. It is a place.
Talok survived the Amod strike?
Yes!
We cannot let this monstrosity stand between us and Gahun.
No! Evil Talok. The corrupted Titan machinery, and suddenly I was drawn over here. That's something. Evil tentacles, they draw me closer. They want me. Ugh. So disgusting. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Talok, we'll be fine. Talok isn't that complicated or anything like that. The boss following, that's the scary one, but at least people have had some time to get used to that one. So it could be worse. But Talok, nice and simple. Also, that weapon. I got this on my first time killing Talok ever. On a normal run. And yes, that is the transmog thing, and that happened when... Before...
Plasma collection.
Obviously. Before the whole, oops, we're gonna rectify this, and then we're gonna change it back.
Of target host.
So yeah. Debuffs happen. You leave puddles on the floor. And it's not very nice. That's the one thing that Talok does. Another thing is eventually shooting at a random person a bunch of waves. And they knock you back. So don't get hit by those. That would be bad. Next up, tank ability.
Deploying. Cudgel.
Bastard is gonna jump towards the tank. Or run towards the tank, smack him, and then blood will go away where he strikes. And in a moment, he's gonna go and charge after that weird little weapon. Again.
Initiating blood dispersal of target host.
Or debuffs. But very soon, there you go.
Cudgel retrieval.
Don't stand in his way. He's gonna knock you around a little bit. That's not a good thing at all. Well, that's basically it. For the most part. Obviously. I mean, other difficulties in normal heroic, there isn't really anything majorly different in the fight overall. In Mythic, there is some, there are more debuffs and stuff, where you need to stack and spread and blah 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 blah. Oh boy! But then, there's also phase 2.
Initiating blood dispersal of target
Very
host.
soon. There we go, 35%
Fluid
into the middle.
evacuation in progress. Entering standby.
Okay. And now there will be Ailds. Evil Ailds. Coalesced blood. And we go down, because this is literally an elevator boss. Oh, yes, indeed. Good old elevator boss. And this particular ad will drop blood on the floor. Not very nice. The other one will knock you back. Not a very good thing when you're on an elevator, on which you can fall off. Even worse, on heroic, there'll be lasers underneath you, so you have to keep an eye out. So otherwise they're gonna slice you to death. And that is not what they do. They literally slice you to death. It's like you stand in them for a few seconds, boom, you're dead. Maybe not even a few seconds, just like you stood in them for a second, you're dead. Suddenly, you're gone. So sad. But yeah, tank these ads, the others, just blow them up. Or touch them and get the knockback. As soon as someone touches them, they blow up. And then you go bye-bye. Hopefully not off the platform, though. That would be bad. And they fixate those explodey ones. That was a bit of a knockback from that particular tank individual. Now we're getting down towards the ground. I like it. But then, as we do, oh snap! Such power! Ah! Get out of that blood hole, you dumb bloods.
Collection.
And this is where you generally use the bloodlust. Yes! Use the bloodlust. And more people get the plasma discharge. So that's not very nice. More blood all over the place, and I'm surrounded by blood. Don't like it at all. Ah! Oh, snap skadoodles! You son of a bitch! Yeah, of course, net and not back.
Deploying. Cudgel.
Why, Taluk? What's really gonna be a major bitch is if I actually get a weapon from the guy now. Because that's what I basically want the most. I want the heroic version
Activating.
of his goddamn
Cudgel
weapon.
retrieval.
And then it's just gonna be like, hey, welcome to LFR, we're gonna give you the raid finder version that I don't care about. Also, my poor wrist. I'm gonna do a little bit of clicking for a bit. I'm getting old. Basically. I'm just getting old. Oh no. Ouch. Or maybe it's just the combination of me doing something wrong and having a crappy keyboard. I don't know. I just know it kind of hurts easily when I need to actually try to focus a little bit. And be
Fuel
amazing.
levels depleted. Shutting down.
I freaking told ya! I fucking told ya! You son of a bitch, Taluk. You son of a bitch. Oh. Typical. And it's just annoying. Taluk. Nice enough fight. Nothing too major there. It's a nice fight and everything, but goddamn, I hate the son of a bitch. That is just stupid. Oh well. Moving on soon enough right through this door after this particular bit of a gauntlet. Then comes the true nightmare. Also, I'm a tanking. I am a good tank. Thank you for not leaving me as the good tank. Because I don't want to. Ugh. It's still so disgusting to look at all this white, gooey, icky stuff. I think it's because it reminds me of webs or something. That's what it does. It reminds me of the spider webs. Look!
Specimen removed. Opening decontamination chamber.
Mother!
What was that voice?
Mother!
I am the matron of tenacity, herald of endless research. Designation: Mother.
Mother!
Ah, she must be the reason the corruption has not completely overtaken this facility.
Alert. Contaminated life forms detected. Cleansing protocol activated.
Okay then. Here we go.
Dissection
But don't go into those rooms immediately. That's a bad thing. Cone attack. Fire on the ground. Don't stand in all the bad stuff. Don't stand in the front. Don't stand in the fire. It's just not a good thing. And don't stand in that fire. Basically, just don't stand in the fire. The basic rule of anything. Any fight at all. Oh dear. Moving out of the way. And even the tank can move away from that. She doesn't move with it. You can just sidestep it. So, neat! More mechanics will be added if you go into the other rooms, but maybe we can actually do this simply by being in here. Slowly but surely, the room will fill up with energy, and 100%, it burns to the ground. Kinda like it did over there. There's gonna be fire everywhere, and it will kill you. Very bad. But every time you step through the wall, you'll deal great white damage, and summon an ad that's very dangerous. So, those need to get killed. And if you are one of the few first people to go in there, oh, it's so boring. Because none of these fire things on the ground and her cone attack will happen in there, other than the wind tunnel, where there's fire. That's all there is to that, and then as they die, like, bam. Nothing to it. So very sad to go in there. Oh, we are apparently moving. Well, in that case, I'll go in here. Assist with the slaughter! And hopefully none of these get to do any casting. Because that would be so sad. Extreme heat, indeed. But I can manage heat. No, I can't. This past summer was horrendously hot. Me and heat? No. I think I'd rather do cold, if anything. But even so, let's just not have any extreme temperatures at all. Please? I don't want that whatsoever. Many remnants of corruption being cleansed as we walk through the wall, I guess. And people need to get a move on soon, 'cause otherwise...
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Reaching the 90s of the percentages. I shall probably get a move on people.
Dissection protocol initiated. Testing bacterial
Oh dear.
resistance to extreme
Oh,
heat.
gotta get over. There you go. Otherwise you die. And cleansing purge.
Surgical field engaged.
Also, new ability in this room. Laser beams. And in the final room, she just takes more damage, basically. I think maybe there's something new in Mythic, but I'm not entirely sure. I know in Heroic there's also lasers coming from the ceiling and downwards. So it's not just from side to side, they also come down from above. More lasers! I love it so much! Laser beams!
Surgical field engaged.
Hello, laser
Prepare
beams.
samples
Don't
for
mind me.
study.
Whee! Just someone walking right through the laser beams.
Dissection
They don't give a shit.
initiated. Testing
No
bacterial
fucks are
resistance
given.
to extreme heat. Venting containment chamber.
Oh damn! We're in the wrong side of the room. You should not be standing over there, people. Otherwise you're gonna burn.
Field engaged.
Oh dear.
Preparing samples for study.
Over here. That's so much better. Oh. Slightly further to the side. I don't want to get sliced. I don't want this whatsoever. No.
Dissection protocol.
Initiated. Yes. Also, this particular encounter ends at 10%, not at 0%, because we need her.
Venting containment
We just need to
chamber.
smack her face a little bit.
System
There you go.
restored. Levels returned to secure thresholds. Facility systems compromised. Proceed with caution.
Reckless abandon.
What is this place?
Designation Uldir.
Yes.
This research facility was designed to contain and study the entity known as Gahoon.
You have been keeping that abomination alive? Why?
That's a good question, but I guess I ran away from the conversation. For study purposes and stuff.
And have you found the answer?
Well, maybe Mother just disappeared entirely. Okay. Basically, Mother has been keeping Gahoon alive because
We do
research
not have that kind of time. Gahoon must be stopped now.
on the old gods, but it didn't go so well and no real answers has been had, but still, no other orders given, and apparently a bunch of people have left, so that's just mean of them. But again, Raid Finder.
We have a plan. Activate the consoles and put an end to Gahoon's plague once and for all.
And that would be the plan to activate the reorigination array, which will basically cleanse everything, including Gahoon. But sadly, the thing is broken, so we need to reactivate it by going to that location, and that location, first and foremost. Then we can start it up and go into the middle and do all sorts of fun stuff. Yes, that's what we can do. And apparently we're starting by going to the left. At least in the Raid Finder place. Otherwise I'm used to going right. That boss is more simple. Over in that particular direction is the patchwork fight, basically. You only have like 6 minutes before enrage timer and it's mostly just smack it in the face. Really. Very simple mechanics, not much to it. Also blood trolls. Remember Haswell. Titan Keeper, or not Titan Keeper. Something something. Construct Observer, I can't remember what it was, but it was Haswell. Oh, Haswell. For Haswell we fight. Also, the Talog room that we ended up in at the bottom of the elevator. Last room of the Underrot as well. Basically. So, that's a thing. Also, I got Lockman Roll. How wonderful is that, goddammit. So yeah, basically, mindless slaughter. Welcome to raiding. Which is also kind of a reason why I don't like streaming raiding all that much, because it's just like, you keep going, and just keep going, and keep fighting, and blah 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 blah. While if I'm just out there doing world content stuff, then occasionally I get a little bit of a break where it's just like, I need to go to the next destination. Or I need to use a flight point, or I need to do the Hearthstone, or something. And then it's all good. Nothing to it. Nothing at all. While here it's mostly just, I will always keep fighting because there's always something to kill. Oh my goodness. Hey! The raid's kind of almost filled back up. Wait. I didn't even pay attention to that. I was busy slaughtering the crates. Oh my goodness. Also, recklessness. Or battle cry. What is it? Recklessness. Yes, it is recklessness now. Names. Are they that important? No. Okay, sometimes they are, but still, recklessness. I really should fill up my glass. I need more water. I'm gonna need more water if I'm gonna survive this crap. This Rayfinder bullshit. And the further in we go, the more difficult it's going to be. So, yeah. Right now, it's kind of smooth sailing. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. Then it's probably gonna be entirely hell. Also, I kind of feel like I shouldn't even loot bosses. Just because. There are times when people will give you all those whispers like, wanna trade? You need? And that's not you need, that's the letter you need. And I just can't really take that seriously. Also, hi. Suddenly, monsters, the archives of eternity. Basically, the databanks of the Titans. Those are hard drives. And that's void magic. And that kind of looked like a thunderstorm. It seemed like a major bit of a knockback. That's something. And Kiraji and General Silithid's stove. No old gods around here, clearly. No, those are not faceless ones. That's not a Cathraxi. Or a Cathrax. Cathraxi is plural, fairly certain. Oh, come on, people. Get over here and assist with the AOA. Tenebrous onslaught. And also a bit of mind control. That sounds scary. I think you can just knock people out of the mind control by damaging them a whole bunch. I think in the rolling and upwards, then you can't do that. Then you just kill them. They don't get knocked out at like certain percentages, and then you just end up killing them in the end. That's a bit sad. Just a little bit. Goodness gracious. Hello there. Okay, maybe you are a Cathraxi. I can't remember if it's Cathraxi or it's just Cathrax. It's definitely the Cathathathatha. Oh snap! Ginormous void set. Also, the hard drives are shooting lightning at us. They're a little bit messed up. No one's been tending to them proper for a good long while. And if you don't remember, the temples outside in Naswada, Atulaman, and the Sour Lore. Those were the ones that were the key to Uldir, and since they are all broken, now you can actually get in here. So, wah, wah, wah. Sekvos, a herald of Azeroth. He's got 3 faces, with lots of the evil stuff. First and foremost, just in general, these will continuously deal damage to people. It's very sad.
I am superior!
Well, there you go. Bloodlust. Okay. Someone in the chat was like, use Bloodlust when we get to like 50% or something. Nope. We are not. But occasionally, giant circles of death will appear. Do not stand in the evil death stuff. And also ads will probably show up, I think. But then again, this raid finder, I don't really know the raid finder changes, so ads might not show up. They're not showing up over there. I-beam is, however. And that's a deadly son of a bitch.
Will be eradicated!
I don't want to be eradicated, sir. But yeah, I-beam, that's gonna hit one person, then jump to another nearby person, and that's just not a good thing whatsoever. Also, Void Lash. And Shatter, which will go into a Void Lash again. That's the tank stuff. I don't care much about that. There you go, a bunch of people getting hit by the I-beam because someone wasn't actually dum-dum. No one likes them whatsoever, goddamn dum-dums. Oh my goodness, it's so sad to watch. Yes. Other than that, phase change at 65%. This is the Cthulhu phase. Which old god might be next? Not that guy, because he's disappearing now. Or maybe the phase change is also different. That could also be a thing. Again, Raid Finder changes, but now Cthulhu's gone. Well, let's see if someone else shows up in a moment. Well, we got new abilities. Roiling Deceit, debuff, which will make a pool of evil. So don't make the pool of evil in the middle of the goddamn raid, because it can potentially summon an ad, a Yoxalon-related ad. Oh, snapskadoons. And that's not a good thing. Speaking of the dead, or the damned, or speaking of the devil, yes, that's what it's called. I'm just gonna go over here. Wait! Evil pool. They're not standing in that. Nope. But I guess the ads aren't here. There would be new ads here. Caster ads. In the first phase, it would just be melee ads fixating people, AoE them down. While here, it's mostly nuke them down, use crowd control, if at all possible, or on the lower difficulties, pull them in, Death Knight style. Also, don't hit your headphones, Wishy. That's dumb. That's so dumb, Wishy. Why would you do this? And that's the particular ad that will spawn if you stand in the dum-dum. Like a massive dum-dum. And they are deadly. They are very deadly. You don't like them whatsoever. No. They're bad. But yeah. This is the big old darkness thing. 3 stages. Close in the middle, and then the entirety of the room outside. It's very bad. And now stage 3 has happened. Alright then. Glorious. That's where an Orb of Corruption will spawn. It will bounce around, and if it hits someone, then they get a buff. But then they will also get mind control later on, so that's a bad thing. And if no one catches it, well, then that's just too bad. And it just deals damage to everyone. We don't want that. No, we don't. And on higher difficulties, the mind control, you can't break it, then you just have to kill the person or crowd control them forevermore. On lower difficulties, you can just whack them in the face, and then eventually they snap out of it. Like good little boys, and girls, for that matter. There you go. And they'll just spam Psionic Blast, apparently. The silly buggers. Buggers. Okay, I'll stand over here, but we'll be done in a moment anyway. Ta-da! 30 seconds of this!
Eradicated.
Also, someone ran into the pool that I placed over there. That's just silly of them. Nate. And then every time you go into a room like that, Mother will activate a thing. Also, we're at the end of this particular one. In that case, whatever! I'll take the Deserter thing. I'm not gonna go through that. If I'm going to go through this, I'm gonna go through it in the proper order. Also, now I'm in the sky somewhere. I think my flight point's a little bit bugged. Oh, well. Yeah, I can't use the dungeon finder or the raid finder. But now we might be on the right track. Neato. I am slightly tempted to see if I can do anything here. I'd imagine I can. Because potentially I could try to go into King's Rest. Maybe. If I could find a group for it. That's Kim's Rest. No. King's Rest! That's a mountain one. And they only need attack, so can't do anything with that, really. Let's see in general. King's Rest. Yeah, that's a bit too much. I don't know. And again, +8, I'm not doing that. Why sign this mythic keystone, not say which it is? I don't think it really is. I don't think so. Whatever. Instead, I think for now, you can try to go over there and then we can see what the status is on King's Rest at some other point. Or I could go to Siege of Borealis. But then again, I'm fairly certain you need to do Siege of Borealis as on the Alliance side. That's just something you have to do. Which I'm not really looking forward to at all. Because at this point, people will most likely want very high item levels in dungeons like that. So, yeah. Also, why am I not flying a little bit closer to the necropolis? Because I'm a dum-dum, basically. I have my dum-dum moments too. We all have them. This way we go. Anything else we can do around here? Anything of interest? More resources? Well, it's right there, so might as well. Okay, more resources. That's not really that interesting. Yeah, sure. I guess we can go get some Azeroth. Shall we? Also, I really should go get that more water. Because now I'm definitely gonna need it. Suddenly it was just empty. What can I say? Onwards we go to find a certain something. I'm guessing that individual. A ginormous bit of wooden evil and stuff.
Dark Mojo feeds this creature. Feed the souls back to Bwansamdi.
Okay. Let's see if there's some other people trying to do that. They probably just killed it. That's usually my luck.
Mojo feeds this creature. Feed the souls back to Bwansamdi.
Never mind. They're halfway. In that case, I could join in on the fight. Terror Whale. That doesn't sound so good. There's some evil orbs all around the place. They look very dangerous. They remind me of something from Tales of Berseria. But I can't remember that goddamn spell. What was that spell? Laffy said had it. In something. Some fancy word. I just can't remember. Maybe I should look that up at some point. Just open up a browser and go, what was that ability? Someone tell me. Insubstantiality? Maybe? Can't remember. I just can't remember, it's so sad. So far, I'm not sure what this guy does. Maybe a giant cone attack with the Terror Whale and spawns evil orbs. Otherwise, I'm not sure what happens. Well, there I stood in one, and I got blown into the sky. Blown into the sky. I flew across the heavens. Da-da-da-da!
Well done. That creature will trouble us no longer.
Great! In that case, I can leave the party, because I don't care anymore. No.
You owe souls to Bwansamdi, and I think it is a good time to make good on your deal.
Yeah.
Free the souls trapped in those horrors and guide them to Bwansamdi's temple.
Okay, if you say so, princess. I will do this. Oop. I think my voice is kind of dead for a moment. That's a little bit better. Just slightly. Now where are them spirits given to me? I need them spirits. So much. Thank you. Many spirits. I need more. Give me more spirits. Where are they all at? Usually there's some up here. Those aren't the kind of spirits I want. But these are the spirits I want. Also, these are the spirits I want. Yes. Come everybody. Let's dance together. What, I'm missing one now, if anything? I think so. Hello there. You kinda stand out a little bit. This place looks creepy and then you're all golden and fancy. What is up with that? I don't know. Fancy light show, just missing one. So very sad. Where you at, you son bitch? There you are. Come to me. Oh, you brought your friends. Alright then. Well, I can destroy them as well. Haha! That's the spirit, my boy. Up. In you go.
My people deserve a peaceful crossing to the other side. My thanks to you, champion.
Not quite welcome. Well, let's go up here and have another look. Just cuz. King. Nope. That's not how you spell kings. Kings! There you go. Sure. Let's try it. That's a plus 10. Hail to the no. Oh, so sad. And these others, hails to the nope. And 4, I'm fairly certain 4 is where the first, well, the second, what do you call that? I don't even have a clue. The affix! Yes, that sounds about right. The second affix will appear. It's like 2, 4, 7, 10, I think. In this particular week, teaming is at the plus 4 mark.
Warriors of the Horde tell me of a troubling threat near you. Eliminate it to relieve their burden.
And teaming's a bit, more trash to deal with. At least it's not skittish. But then again, I think skittish is actually a plus 7 in that category. So, teaming and skittish. Nope. No.
You continue to prove your worth. Well done.
You're quite welcome. I'm very happy that I can prove myself to you. Still not really anything. Only erected people. What kind of erected kind of people are we talking about here? I'm not quite sure. But it sounds disgusting. It's not disgusting, it's just like, I don't know how to feel about that. Not quite. How does that look? I could do a plus 2, that's fine. But, still can't quite be bothered with that. And again, it just seems a little bit pointless if I have to also do it over on the Alliance side. I mean, here it's I'm more likely to get into a group on this particular character because on the other one I don't have that. I'm not entirely excited about trying to gear that up to some kind of equal level or anything. And otherwise I'd have to start up my own group and then people will eventually come in and then will see that my...
yield knowledge that we can use to contain or destroy Gahul. Seek out any relics and texts that may be of use.
Item level being very crap. Premature recklessness, take a shot. Don't mind me, ghosts and other things. Do not mind me, no, sir. Don't mind me. I'm just looking around for ancient texts. Where are the ancient texts? Where are you keeping them? There's one. You're guarding against nothing. Sir, I must say, that is a little bit weird. I'm gonna use guard. You haven't even engaged me yet. It's like, what? What? No sense with hat this day. No, none whatsoever. Okay, Hunter, you deal with that, that's okay. Silly little Beastmaster person, because you have 2 of the pets. So that must mean you're a Beastmaster, yes. With the animal companion talent, yes. And you're just 1 more to go. There it is.
Thank you, champion. My aides already clamor to examine the texts. I hope they can decipher something we can use against the Blood God.
Yes, because I haven't killed him yet. So. Video game logic. Also. Not quite premature recklessness, but premature berserking. That can also happen on occasion. Now let me over to the fly point, please. I need to go back there and get my reward. Just reward. And then I'll probably have a look at King's West groups again, just because I can. How we doing? King's West Mythic. And that's it. It's something. I can still do world quests while I'm in a group, so. As long as it's not a raid group, then it's okay. So, alright. I can sit in that group for a while, see what happens. I don't expect much. Just because it's just like, it's just King's West Mythic. And there would be only 2 DPS at that point, if I joined in. I don't know how it is now. Right now it's not going so well, clearly. Oh, yeah, still just 1 person who is unaware of a certain someone, or wants to check out my stats or something on random websites, Raid.io or whatever the hell it is. Because, yay, that matters. Hey, another person. How very neat. Oh, it's just a bunch of deeps. Nope, one of them is healer. Okay, that's interesting. Stop running, Wishy. That's the wrong way. That's the right way. Hello, Khan. How you doing?
Show me your coin, and I will show you my wares.
Oh, really? So, is there a particular coin that I need to show? Or is it something else like that? Also, now we just need a tank. Apparently. In that case. In that case, what should I do? What could I do? Maybe I could pop into the Dark Moon Fair real quick? Maybe! Let's give it a shot to the Dark Moon Fair! Or can I go to the Dark Moon Fair anymore? I can't go to the Dark Moon Fair, yes! It's still the first week of the month. Wishy's good at keeping track of the dates and when events are going on. Well, like, oh, look at Warcraft shield. I like it. Very nice. And that's the wrong portal. Thunder Bluff. Yes. To the Bluff of Thunder. That is where we go. These days, I'm not really doing much of dungeons at all. I just can't be bothered. It means I'd have to rely on some really good Titan forging for that to do anything, and Mythic Plus I don't like. I don't really like it. I don't really find it interesting to do. I'm more of a raid person rather than a Mythic Plus person. That's just me. Also, the healer disappeared, so hey, that's wonderful. Now it's just a bunch of deeps sitting around doing nothing. Actually, it wasn't one of the emissaries that I had. No, Tortolan. I should probably have gone up to do the Tortolan bit. The beachhead. Take a shot. That's a nice bit of machinery you got there, sir. And there we go, another deep's went, so it's going so very well. For whatever reason. Who knows why? There you go. Now you can be happy. what can I do? How are the Broken Isles doing? That is something I could pay attention to, I suppose. And otherwise, what else can we just do real quick? We can go to Argus! Yes! There's one particular thing I could go look for.
Armaments from one of our past
Oh,
assaults.
Caertorellian, you're the enemy now. You've always kind of been the enemy. I don't care if you got a glorious voice and you look kind of amazing. You're still the enemy. Maybe they looked at that amount of health and it's like, ew, only 5 digits. Oh, that's so weak. Oh, disgusting. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. Argus. That was a BlizzCon. We learned that we were going to Argus one point. It wasn't the last BlizzCon, but the one before that. Like 2 years ago. 2 years minus 3 weeks. Because in 3 weeks, BlizzCon! It sure would be nice if we kind of got the same treatment as that one time in Legion. So it's basically, we get to BlizzCon, and we learn about 815 and 8.2, and then we get a slight preview of what the hell is gonna happen in 8.3. I would not mind this whatsoever, and Scrake's apparently down there. But will the bastard spawn? Or has it stopped spawning now? Llewellyn, shut the hiccup. Hello, Screek, there you are. How you gonna die? Something about fighting with honor? Well, sure. Okay. I don't believe you're Horde, sir. Hallelujah! I'm done with the Argus. Well, not really. There is still something I could do with Argus, and that would be getting Paragon. There's one mount still remaining, but otherwise, you know, I got a new mount. Hallelujah. So, what else could we do? We could, again, we could go down to the Broken Isles, but where's the thing that I need for that? There you go. Rechargeable Reeves battery! Reeves! My good boy, my good lad. Azuna it is! Onwards! Greetings, Shawl. What are we doing? That's fairly simple. That's fairly simple. Oh, anything else? That's fairly simple. And... fairly simple, but kind of far away. That's fishing, can't be bothered. And I'm stuck. I'm just stuck. Ah, fine, I'll go all the way down there. So. Hello there, shiny ball of shininess. I'm dummy. Boop. It's the magic of flight. And no, I do not need my subdued seahorse individual. No, I do not. How many mounts am I at? That's a good question. Collections. 14 more. I'll get there eventually. Like I said, I'm not really doing dungeons all that much. So... So... The 4 mounts that are in dungeons, or dungeon related... That could take a while. And that would be Freehold, King's Rest, Underrot, and Motherlode. And Motherlode being the engineering thing where you have to salvage from everyone. And right now, as far as I'm concerned, from all that I've done, very few of these and a bunch of these, but those I also got a little bit from Mogul Razdunk. So that's something. Still. In the case of Motherlode, I am very tempted to just not really care all that much about that one, because then later in the next expansion I could just go back and lay waste to the entire place.
Well struck, like a true warden.
I'm not a warden, what the hell are you talking about? And just lay waste to the whole thing, go outside, reset, and go do it again, because it's really just trash that you need for that. The bosses, final boss can give you some, but Otherwise, just whatever. Doesn't really matter at all. Not really. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. For the most part, I just can't really be bothered at all. That's also one thing I could do if I'm just sitting around waiting for this and that and stuff. I could go and lay some waste to Karazhan. Yes, the new Karazhan. Because that also has a mount that I could potentially get that has a weekly lockout. If it's an heroic dungeon and a heroic dungeon, something. Then it's like, oh, I need to do it every single day. I can't be bothered. A weekly lockout? Okay. Fair enough. Or even better, Warfront cycle. That's just fine. Also, rain magic. Oh, slowdown time. Okay. Silly effects. It's so hilarious to me. I don't know why. I'm easily amused. I'm very easy to react to hilarity. Even in times of sadness, it's just you react to things, and that's just how it goes. Hello there, Blood Elf Warlock. How are you doing? Your fancy bat right there. That's a dead infernal. I was about to say elemental, but that's not right. Not quite. It's an infernal. It's a bunch of infernal rocks with fancy magics and stuff. Also, apparently the postmaster has something for me. It's probably something ridiculous that I do not give a damn about. No. I can't click on the rare, or not rare, the elite thing. There it is. Now, Lizanes. Where you at, girl? There you are. Now come over here and die for me. This is what I need you to do for the sake of Paragon Cassius. I will also make a comeback in the battle for Azeroth in the 8.1, so that's something. Will they have mounts or anything like that? That's a good question. I don't know. I just don't know. Hey! Apparently I also have supplies from the Wardens. Well, neat. Maybe I can get a toy or something. It could be a thing, but I don't know. I'm fairly certain I don't have it anyway. So, there's a chance that I'll get more rare stuff. Hello, bat. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. I'm simply the Wishblade, passing by. I do not have any qualms with you. La 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 la. Open up. Okay, fine. There you go. Open up. Nothing of interest. Whatever. Artifact power item that's totally useless now. What a sad, sad day. I wonder what they'll do with Azeroth stuff. Will those also turn into a gray item that doesn't get consumed immediately? Or will that just keep disappearing and do nothing, basically? And then, even without the Heart of Azeroth, we'll still have some Azeroth counter in the background, and in a few expansions time, that'll just have been like, okay, well, that's up to insane amounts. Also, that looks like a tank! Nitro Carla. That's interesting. Are you filled with Nitro Carla? Doesn't seem like a good thing to be filled with.
Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Allah. How may I help? Stuff and stuff. I got some things. It wasn't really that interesting. And that's also just because it's the emissary thing. Who gives a damn about the emissary? I sure don't, not really. Is there a mailbox? There's a mailbox. Let me look in mailbox, please. Yay, it's one of those things. So wonderful. What am I doing now? That's a good question. Why the dull one? Just cause. I don't know. I'm just doing things. I should go get more water. That's something I should do. So, I will disappear for a moment. Lo and behold, I came back too. Apparently, they're also being a healer. Well, that's insane. Okay, I'm still flying, apparently. For a moment, it's like, am I standing still? Nope. I'm Still flying. Now I need to go back. Yes, back. Also, how many people are in the war mode? That will be one person apparently so far. That's awesome! That means we can summon people, even though I still don't care about summoning. People should be able to walk on their own goddamn feet. Or fly. Fly part of the way, and then... walk the rest of the way. Yes. So. Cheers to not being lazy. Resound. Yells. Onwards we shall go. To the King's Rest. It's mythic dungeon time.
Speak your business.
Okay.
I am sworn to...
I'm a babidi boobidi babida ba ba ba. Sure you are. Music's wonderful. Can't help it. Onwards we go. Oh snap! Through the beast is right, yeah. And then I guess if this goes well and all that, hopefully it will. Then it's on to try with the Crimson Descent once more, and hope we get into the beginning and not the end. So annoying. Even if it wasn't just to show things off, I don't like getting into the middle of it. It's just like, oh my god, then I have to queue again to get into the first few bosses and blah blah blah. It's so tedious. Oh boy. Even though the queue times aren't that bad at the moment, clearly. Half an hour queue time, that's what I would consider normal. Anything lower than that, it's like, okay, well, that's interesting. Hello, sir. Don't mind me, sir. I'm flying around, sir. I got a glider. It's not really flying. It's falling with style. Yes, that's the right words. Also, Archive of the Titans. That's the thing. Cause I got fancy items for my last visit to the heroic Uldir. Yes. So now I got the power. Sup? I click first. Okay, fine. Because I summoned the power of Wishy, apparently. It interrupted my summoning, so whatever, fine. Doing a thing! And a druid should be on their way. Okay, they're right there, that's why. Floating around at the speed of sound. There we go. That should have been everyone. Flee, hunter, where art thou, hunter? Waiting for people. Wishy lacks the patience. Blech. 10,000 years later, Wishy died. Path of Frost, because that's what we need in life. Don't be a huntard. Show up. Otherwise, we're gonna have to smack your face. And by smacking your face, I mean kick you the fuck out. There we go. That seems a bit better. Alright then, everyone's here. Onwards we shall go to the King's Rest. Up. 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 Many ghostly guards.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll King. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
Oh, snapskadoodles. Also, I'm thinking the healer isn't in here right now. We're pulling anyway. Now they're in here. Just need to get here. Back, last ass. That's much better. Don't stand in the slam low. That's a bad idea. Also fear. I don't like fear. I don't want to get feared. No. Aw, you pulled the other one as well. What a sad day to be. I almost done that slam. That would have been such a dumb jump after just saying that you should not do that. Boop. That's a very slow druid. That almost looks like they are stuck in the wall. Really, what the hell's going on up there? Okay, fear. Alright. It's just constantly fearing up there? What's going on? I don't understand. Okay, there you go. Hand in hand, they walk together. Not really, the druid is faster. Wow, you just left him in dust! Or her in the dust. Arliss, a girl's name. It's a female Pandaren. Wishy, you dumb. I know, everything's fine. Up. Now everything will be good. Hopefully. You heard that? That was the power of jinxing right there. No, don't you slam my face. Bad Guardian. For a moment I read that as the lustrous ape. A very lustrous ape. Also, many ghosts. Any of the Santalari spirits. And something you can click. I want to click it. I have clicked it. Now things will happen.
This temple is under Gahul's power.
And they disappeared. It's a little bit disturbing. Do it like a lady. Do what like a lady? Anything? Just do life like a lady? I don't know what you're talking about. Recklessness. Nope. I do not want the deathly chill. Again, extreme temperatures. I don't want them. And the chill of death, that seems like a very extreme temperature. Oh no, I'm the fear. A good thing I have Berserker Rage. Juicy power. Do not be scared anymore. I have a feeling someone just got feared into the stuff. There you go. Have a rallying cry. Tank. And also me taunting. Just a little bit. I will take some of the heat. Clearly. You're welcome. It's such a good thing that I'm here and I'm such a good tank. Well, Wince, would you go away? Thank you. Onwards! No! Out. I'm standing in the wind. Why would I do this? I'm standing in the wind. But I don't really want to. So many evil battles. I don't like it one bit. Nope. Oh. I failed to do the interrupts. I am so crap. I am so crap. I am not worthy. Up. I saw you, wind. I don't want you, wind. No one wants you at all. Well, maybe some enhancement shamans might make use of you somehow. But me, I just don't want it. No. Bye. And now, boss time! Insert random boss music of some kind. The Golden Serpent! It's a bitch. I don't like it. It will spit gold at people, and that gold will make pools, and those pools will become ads, and those ads will eventually walk into the serpent and give it a ginormous shield. And that's not something you want, so either you need to kill them or crowd control them. Oh snap, the gold! So it's a good idea to leave it all in one place. Then you can easily AoE nuke it or something. Or apply some ginormous slow thing. Like an icy trap. Not ice trap anymore. It's hard trap. And there you go. Ants will spawn. Like so. But we should be able to nuke the bastard down. Recklessness! Ta-da! Easy peasy. Not like the beginning of the expansion. That's a special room. There's trash in there. Also, the hunter's being slow again. God damn it, Hunter!
Stand against the Zandalari.
Well, actually I can. I've done it for a while now. I also stood with them. Also, evil... something. Raptor! That's what it's called. Great job, Wishy. You're a freaking troll and you don't know the name of these types of creatures. Oh damn. Hunting leap! Don't stand in the hunting leap. You're directly in front of the hunting leap anyway. And don't stand in the pools of evil stuff. No! Many kings and queens will be fought in here. Of various types. That was a hunter type. Let's see what's next. It's usually random, I think. Oh snap! Oh, these guys. Oh dear. The king's gonna be annoying and shoot lightning all over the place. You should not stand in the lightning. And then there's also a healer. That's the healer. No, don't you induce any regeneration. No, sir. I will not let you. Why, little healer man? Oh, fear does not work on this man. No. Hello, guard captain. Okay, you're dead, guard captain. So are you, your majesty. Let's see what's next. The pair or the group? The pair! The evil queen and his very devoted king. She will eventually use seduction on someone. It's not a good thing, but you should just kill her and it's all good. And him? Bladestorm. The one, the only. Oh no, seduction! Die, evil queen! Why am I charging into the Bladestorm? Wish you goddamn moron. But I can't stand around here and just whirlwind! Now I think he spams Bladestorm much more when the queen's dead. He doesn't leave much time for people to just be in right up in his face and do anything. And then there's the final group of people over there. We can deal with them, I'm sure. Yes. Oof. Cool. I can't remember what he does. Whirls and stuff. And some hidden blades from the ads, I think. I will do some poison stuff and leave pools all over the place. But it's okay. It's not that dangerous at all. A hidden blade, yes. Oh snap! That's one of those pools. Probably because it got dispelled or something. That seems like something a druid healer could do. Dispel poison? Yes. That seems very much something they could do. Boop. Victory for the Horde! Ow! Yes. Up. 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 Don't have much to say, Wishy. No, not really. I'm just dungeoning. Or dungeoneering. Whatever. Something. I'm doing something. And so why are you just walking around back there, you silly dum-dum? That makes no sense. Why would you do this? Also, woo! Dark pits. The bottoms of Mount Mugamba. Purification strike. Oh yes, indeed. Gotta be pure if you want to be buried within the greatest of the tombs. Purification beam. Nice and simple. Hiccups.
Thousands of years ago, a blood contagion almost wiped out the Zandalari. As the dead choked their temples, golems were constructed to dispose of the diseased bodies. I'm sure it will have no problem disposing of you.
Well, that's a thing, sure. Probably. But also, I kinda wanna see if I could find the option in DBM that skips cutscenes, because there is a tiny bit of a cutscene later on. So that's the thing. Also, these guys and this boss doing something I really don't like. And of course I'm the one suffering. Entomb. So now I'm stuck in there until someone opens me up. Or opens the coffin up. I don't like it. Yes, it's a game, and yes, I'm not having the... My perspective isn't from inside the goddamn casket, coffin, or whatever. It is from the outside, but still. The thought of being buried alive. I do not like it. I'm not that claustrophobic, but I do not like the thought of being buried alive. That is horrifying. Being forced into a tiny space, in general. I can be in a tiny space all I want if I know I can get the hell out, fine, but being forced into one, I did not say that I wanted to go. Gotcha. There you go. That's just a no. Big ol' no. I can't remember exactly where that setting is. Alright then, sir. Machimba the Embalmer. Very simple, boss. Not really that interesting. We'll leave crap on the ground, like this. And we'll channel some kind of debuff on a person, like this. And then we'll entomb people. And while someone is entombed, you will go around and open other coffins and summon ads if you're not fast enough. Oh boy. Look at the joy. And he also kinda always goes for that one, so if he kinda goes over there and then changes direction, you know where to go. Basically, you kinda know where to go.
The blood curse must be purged.
Yes, it must. But now it's gonna be a while before he entombs again. It doesn't really do it much. Usually only happens once per fight. See, no entomb right there. Just goes on with the burning of the corruption. And it's apparently on the ground. Right then.
Dead must be preserved.
Oh, bobbity ba. Extra features, maybe? Don't know. I don't know. Disable hide? Don't know. Hide in game cinematics after each movie has played once. Disable that. Then we can see that one, I think. Maybe. Wow! 340s!
This temple is
No
under
one cares.
Gahul's power.
No! I will not let it be, you son of a bitch. Oh snap! Hex priests. Such vile magics. Also a healing tie totem. No! Ow. My interrupt wasn't ready. Oh, I just failed. It's so hard. Bad totem. Do not heal my enemies. Also, incoming patrol guy. It's very disturbing. Very sad. Moaning and groaning enemies. Moaning and groaning. It will not get you anything other than your death. Silly little spirits. And again, we just might be freeing them. They just might be under mind control or something. That might just be the case. Uh-oh. Out of the way! Otherwise, you fly high in the sky. And I don't want to do that right now. No, not right now. Honored raptors. They were so amazing they got honored in the greatest of tombs. Poison barrage. Snap! You should try not to stand in the poison barrage. That's just unnecessary damage and the healer's dead. I think the healer stood in the bad stuff. Oh, the healer released. Then I can't try to double cable them. We can't do this when they're not around. No. I cannot. Oh, snap. There's a bastard casting the hexes. There you go. Have a rallying cry. And you won't die so fast. Or as fast, I guess. I don't know. Words! How do they work? I don't know. Boing! And thankfully, if you do die, there is a spirit that can take you over here or over here if you defeat that boss or that boss. The second or the third boss. Yes. One. Juicy. Yay. And now we simply wait around for things to happen. Snap! Ah, evildoer. Wow! Someone just returned. Oh, no, you don't. I've already told you many a times, we don't want you to do the hexing. Now the big group. Yes. Up. Reckless nails. Nope, nope, out. Oh. I will slow down. It's so sad. Oh wait, totem. And then we get to a bit of an annoying bastard. At least back in the day, maybe not so much anymore, but back in the day, a little bit annoying. But I still think the Golden Serpent, that's more annoying than this particular boss fight. Hello guys, you ready to die? Again? How do you trap a ghost within ice? When you use a freezing trap. How does that even work? A ghost? Well, I suppose maybe they use corporeal form or something, but still, how do you trap a ghost in a block of ice? I'm questioning video game logic, but still. Also, Whoever is first here, this is a council thing. Whoever starts first, then the order will change every week. So apparently we're starting with Kula da Butcha. She's a pain.
There will be no escape for you!
She throws axes around, and they spin all over the place. I don't like it.
Time to get the axe!
Like that, and then they spin around in circles. There we go. But then other than that,
To get the axe! Somebody is losing a head!
I think that's a debuff of some kind. But yeah, just keep her in here, then boom. This is a safe spot for it. As long as the axes get out of the way, then it's a safe spot. Oh damn, and they knock you back a little bit,
My
so...
head will make a fine trophy.
Really? And now, the big brute lady.
You all as worthless in death as you was in life. I'm gonna help. Here comes the pain!
You need to share the pain, because she's gonna charge right through. The hunter is apparently being an asshole, though. The hunter didn't want to help.
Blood and bone!
Somebody is losing a head!
And even though you killed them, their spirit lingers on and will cast some kind of signature thing. In the case of the butcher, she'll throw axes again from the middle. So that's something. And this particular lady, she'll continue to do the charging.
Rage!
While also,
Undying!
when she's around,
Even in death you cannot succeed. Stand aside and witness greatness.
she will knock back the tank. This guy casts lightning bolt and a poison nova. Interrupt the poison nova.
Antidote for this poison.
And eventually,
Somebody is losing a head!
we'll also summon totems that need dying, especially one in particular.
The elements answer my call.
The Explode Totem. It's evil. It's bad. And the Earth Wall Totem, that's just gonna give her a shield, not that important to deal with. Torrent Totem
There is no antidote for this poison.
makes water puddles. And the Thundering Crash interrupts casting. Bit annoying.
Bury me far from these imbeciles.
That's basically it right there. Now we got a chest of stuff. Hey, I had that once. Well, that was 355, so... So, whatever. Moving on. Up. Oh.
This is the resting place of the first king of Zandalar. The Tsar was stubborn, but now he serves.
Silence, prophet of lies!
Okay.
spent my life resisting your
Apparently,
master,
I just went
only
running.
for you to bind me to his will in death. These intruders will die, but I need not listen to your prattling while I make it so.
Complain all you like, my king, but you should have realized there was no escaping Gahun.
Ta-da! Onwards! Mini-boss time! The Shadow of Sul! Occasionally there are spots that you need to stand in, otherwise bad stuff happens. That one in particular, Hunter or Druid, stand in the thing, thank you. Otherwise we're just gonna lose some deeps. Sure, it's not that important now, but still. And that boy. Poof. Nice and simple. It was much more difficult back in the day. And those hats, they fear people. Very sad. But now, the end has come. To fight the Tsar. Hello, your majesty. How you doing?
Hunting season has begun!
Has it? Well, that's interesting. In that case, I'm gonna smack your face with some recklessness.
None can withstand my blade!
He summons tornadoes. Don't stand in them.
My time to bleed!
And we'll leap at someone. They should run away and you shouldn't stand in that. And this guy uses the hunting leap. He gets summoned at some point, so that's a thing.
Even death cannot break the bond between us, my pets. Now feast, Azala! Feast!
Then he mounts up on another raptor and gets immune. Or, well, any damage he takes is gonna be taken by...
None can withstand my blade!
his raptor friend, his mount. So, it's such a good mount. I want it to protect me as well. And the mount will cause fear, so that's not very nice. Not at all. Oh no. At least it's not that long of a fear, so it's okay. And then the fun truly begins at 50%.
I will shred your flesh!
Also blade combo. That's a tank thing. Okay, maybe not at 50%. 30%?
None can withstand my blade!
Spears will fire down from the heavens.
Time to bleed!
Either in a line pattern, or they'll just go around clockwise. And if they go around clockwise, get past it over here and then they don't have to worry about it. Otherwise you'll have to go run around all the freaking time. Like this. Get to the other side and then just let it move
You
along.
have broken Zul's hold! I serve that swine no longer!
Yes!
You have freed me from a cruel fate. But Zul is merely a puppet in a larger plan.
Well,
Even now his master gathers power. Zul will not rest until all the world is in the Blood God's grip. For the sake of Zandalar, and for your kingdoms as well, you must stop him.
and there we go. The boy. Boop. Out we go. Now we shall move on to what we were originally going to do. Raid Finder, and it's on the Crimson this set, so it's okay. Ay, 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 ay. The Underrot. Oh. Well, now what do we do? We wait around, that's something we do. And what else do I have? I have the Tortolan and the Sandalari Empire. Is there anything in here that I can do? Make loco. Yes, something I can do. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll go do that. Take care of that one first.
What is your business here?
I don't know. I'm just doing things and waiting for me to get into the Raid Finder and hopefully from the beginning of a wing and not at the end. Add motions. I don't know why. Glass is almost empty again. So much water. Oh my goodness. I just needed so much. God. Anyway, I got a neat sword. It's indestructible too. So, yay! Not overly interesting, but there's a sword in the upcoming raid in 8.1, even though it's gonna show up in like February. I'm gonna guess February is when we're gonna see the next big raid. The whatever it's called, still not finalized. But yeah, there's a certain sword model in that one, very troll-like, that I'm interested in. Looks like it would fit my looks very nicely. So I do look forward to that.
We Tortolans love the story of Lo, a young Tortolan who traveled the world.
I have been stabbed in the back by more races than you even know existed. Don't get any idea.
Take this story, for example.
Oh, really?
Lo the Explorer. As Lo grew, he became more curious about the world.
And gather treasure. I like him.
Lo started exploring the ancient ruins he encountered, often discovering marvelous treasures. Can you guide Lo to all of the treasures, and then to the exit, without crossing the path he's taken. Lowe's initial
Yes,
success
even before you are
led to
done
an
talking.
increased sense of confidence, and he sought out more fantastic areas to explore.
Oh, really? Well, that's great for him then. Glorious exploration. Now, my question. Is there anything I could do over in Stormsong with that? No, I could not. Oh well. Make logo, sure. And I'll have to do some kind of beachhead somewhere. And apparently take down the Naga! Evil Naga! Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
My queen, I've failed.
Yes, you have. It's very sad. How do you feel about this? There we go. We'll take care of that stuff. Just cause... a good old stretch. Nom nom. Well, queue time's certainly a bit higher up there. That's a bit sad. A bit, actually very sad. Very sad indeed. Because if I have to wait too long for everything, then... and that means... I'll spend too much time doing stuff. It's gonna be so sad. God damn it, Wishy. But you stop with this silly dancing. Never! The dancing shall never stop as long as the rhythm is in my soul. Never. Hammer of the corrupted. I'm so very angry about that. I'm still so angry at that whole situation.
Aye? Get moving!
You're so mean! Why you gotta be so mean? Unlike Jestereth over in the Alliance. Oh. It doesn't help my opinion of the Forsaken at all when you're being so mean. I don't like it. It's so conflicting. La 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 la. Onwards to free some of them turtles. Because that's what we do best. Maybe. I don't know. Is it what we do best? It's something we do anyway. Where are you at? Somewhere over here. On the beach, obviously. Duh. Hello there, Tauren.
I sense Azeroth nearby.
Oh.
And something drawing a great deal of power from
Hush,
it.
Magni, I don't care right now. No!
A Tortolan begins its life amidst
It's
great
so
danger.
nice to
Like
see
these
you
turtles
dear.
here on the beach. Defend them as they make for the safety of the ocean.
Okay. I shall defend the turtles. I will always defend the turtles. Evil monsters. Where are you at, you evil monsters? No, don't attack the little turtle. No! I won't let you. No! Yay, I stopped it.
A turtle made it to the water.
Yes, it did. I was so happy. I'm thinking it's definitely that. Like, in Legion it was an illusion, what are you hiding? Here, it's a turtle made into the water. That is just the quote. That is just the quote. It must be. I can't think of anything else, but then again... I do not know these things at all. Usually the meme community is all up on that stuff. But I don't know anything about the meme community. I just see memes and I go, what the hell are you talking about, people? What is this? What's so special about this? I don't know! Don't know! For the most part, anyway. Sometimes, I can see the fun in it. It's like, what the hell? That is hilarious! But for the most part, not really. No. The final turtle shall make it to the water.
Thank you, hero.
You're welcome, Nola. You're welcome. Yes, sir.
A turtle made it to the water.
Indeed it did. It always does. Nom 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 nom. So charming, Wishy. I know. And now we'll just fly along. And since we're just flying along, and that's still going on with a different wait time, I'm gonna get some more water. Well, apparently justice. I read that one. Apparently progress, that's what I wanted to say, is being made on that thing. But you never know what might suddenly happen. Like right now. Now there's suddenly no group at all. I don't understand how it works. It makes no sense. Why would you suddenly kick me? Am I not worthy? Maybe. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And it is getting more and more absurd, absurd, absurd. Yes. Just as absurd as I am in general. Maybe that's why. The absurdity of Wishy is not welcome in the Raid Finder. No. Again. Average wait time, just boing, 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 boing. Then suddenly there's a group, then there's not a group, and now we're just waiting for a healer, but I'm sure if I check in a moment, then it's also gonna be back to just... There's only one deep, and that's you. Alright, then we're going inside. Let's see what it is. Hopefully from the beginning, otherwise I'm gonna be so annoyed. So annoyed. I don't want it. Also, I feel like I heard a sound. Some random sound somewhere. Made no sense whatsoever.
We Tortolans love the story of Lo, a young Tortolan who traveled the world. Often enough, Lo's travels were fraught with dangers. Take this story, for example.
Okay, but it
Life
won't.
in the big city. Lo visited a big city once.
See what happens? Aha! From the beginning. How wonderful. Okay. The instance leader went, let's get this bread, guys. I mean, I'm sure I can understand what they're talking about, but like, what is that? What kind of saying is that? I mean, sure, let's get the bread. Like, we need to work our asses off so we can get our bread and feed ourselves, but... Alright. Let's get this bread! Sounds just a little bit weird. I don't know. It's just me. Anyway. More blood scrolls! And other peoples! That look like Hasrel. Also, I failed to queue up for the next one, so... Oops. That's gonna be... annoying. Because then that won't be ticking in the background while I'm doing this. So... Wah, wah, wah. Oh well. That's just me being dumb. We all knew this already. Don't stand in the bloodstorm, peoples. It's a bad idea. Here it comes. Oh no. Also, much trash down there. I don't like it. I mean, one thing is the fight down there being just in... a bit Even worse, though, is all that goddamn trash that's down there. It is annoying. I'm just saying, it's very annoying. I don't like it one bit. Onwards, everybody! The joy of Raid Finder. We will see how it goes. Yes, we will. I don't know what sacrifice does. I've never actually seen one of them get a cast off, so I don't know. Probably just they kill themselves or something, and then maybe everyone else gets a buff. Maybe. Or something bad happens to the entirety of the raid. I don't know. I just don't know. Sorry. But very soon we shall go into a very disgusting room. With a very poor, unfortunate boss. But it's a fair boss. It's the patchwork guy that I mentioned earlier. Onwards, everybody! Up the stairs! Up! Weapons get on the freaking back of the Wishy. Yes. Yoink.
What is this creature? It appears as if it were once a Loa.
The fetid devourer.
Observation accurate. This facility has run numerous experiments on Loa to research solutions for old god corruption. Tests focused on the ability of Gahun's corruption to reanimate expired tissue. Results were inconclusive, and specimens were destroyed.
You seem to have missed one.
Indeed they did. Or she did, I guess. Now, trash that changes shape and stuff. They could be raptors or birds or even lions. It's so scary. Also, if we stand too close to this particular spot, our boss is gonna get pulled. Don't stand in the hunting leap, Wishy. That's just stupid. Hey, fetid devourer. Come, fetid devourer. You go outside now. That's a good devourer. You're not supposed to be devouring us just yet. No. No. So many enemies. Go away. Ah, so much going on. I cannot keep track of it all. My poor hand is hurting again. Son of a bitch. Should maybe actually do something about that. Maybe. I'm sure there's some kind of thing you could do to reduce the strain on my hand, not my arm, my hand. Hello, fetid devourer. I have seen you have returned to us. That is a great. Da, 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 da. Now to fight a boss. Some people outside, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing whatsoever. Very important thing about this guy. Tanks need to stand together. Probably still, even on this one, yep, terrible flash. Because if you don't stand together, then the terrible flash will hit the closest person to the actual tank, and then a massive hit will happen, and that's not a very good thing. So the tanks need to be together and hold each other's hands and hug and stuff. And then debuffs will occasionally happen, and after they expire, they turn into another kind of debuff that's even worse. So that's something. And that's an evil breath cone attack. Don't stand in the cone attack. And on heroic and upwards, there's also a shockwave thing that will knock you to the entire other side of the room. It's very bad. Very, very bad. And ads will also show up in these. Don't stand in those. They will deal damage. And then you take out the ads, otherwise, after 20 seconds, the boss will eat them. And heal a bunch. Like 10% or something for each of them. Unless you're on Mythic, then it's 30%. Not very good at all. But it's not so bad. Look at how weak he is already. Fine. On heroic and downwards, you can kind of just focus on one of them and then it'll be fine. On Mythic, probably not so much. Consume! Didn't look like 10% entirely, but then again, Raid Finder, it might be 5% or something. I don't know. It's definitely something. And now you die, Mr. Devourer. Boop. And Mother will go activate the thing, the lock, to activate the reorigination drive, so yay. That is great. And yes, I did not loot, just because. I don't feel like it. In case I get loot and people are gonna be all like, you need, I want to trade. Can't be bothered. If everything works the way I think it should be, and it'll show up by the postmaster. And then again, there's nothing here I truly care about. And if I should care about it, then it needs to be Titan Forged a lot. And I just don't believe in that luck at all. I don't believe in that much luck. But then again, that's maybe kind of the same luck you need for mounts, so yeah. Still, you just can't be bothered. And you can't be bothered whatsoever. But we're gonna deal with a faceless devourer. And go to the final room. The final antechamber, maybe. Is it an antechamber? I think it is. I don't quite know. Whoop. Oh no, I'm standing in the van. Should not stand in the van. That's a bad idea. I don't know why it's a bad idea. Wishy, that's me! Look everybody, it's the Gamer Beast. The greatest of mages in the world. How are you, sir? How are you doing? Atanic Rage! Oh, I'm so scared. No. No, it's not that fancy. Not at all. It's the other kind. That kind. You know the one. I mean, one thing is Uldir being filled with rot. But then there's Uldir being filled with rot, and that rot is in the form of people. Then again, I can't really complain. So far, it's going alright. The LFR indeed! Yeah, so far, it's okay. I've been through the first wing today. Now I'm in the second wing, obviously. So far, nothing to worry about. Because I want to show off the rating. I want to show off the rating and have a stream of that for memory purposes and all that good stuff. And because, well, there is a quest that needs me to go kill Gahun and I can't be bothered parking normal. And I'm not going to be dealing with that on heroic for a while. I still have a ways to go there with the guild. So, I thought, might as well go through the entirety of freaking Raid Finder. Blood. Behold the Vectus and all the other blood things. I don't know what would these be? This is basically the blood bags. We're in the blood bags of Uldir. The vault. It's just a vault of blood. Evil blood. So yeah, that's me. Bored enough and insane enough to try to go into the Raid Finder. And then we'll see how terrible that will go in certain bits and pieces. Sul, for example, or the recently opened wing with Mithrax and Gahun. It's gonna go so well. The three cursed letters indeed. But it's fine. Again, so far it's fine. Nothing bad has happened yet. No major frustrations. Other than the one time I got into the second raid finder wing, and it was at the last boss. And it's like, god damn it, I don't want to do that. I want to start from the beginning. I don't want to queue again to deal with 2 bosses. Yes, yet. I'm sure something bad is going to happen at some point. At some point, especially at the final wing. Because Mithrax and Gahul. It's bound to happen. You cannot escape your fate. Kind of a strange way to start my not holiday, not really. My vacation. A week's vacation. And then we pull Vectis apparently. Okay. We're apparently pulling the Vectis, or we're running outside. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're leaving.
Violent gestation.
La 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 la. Avenger shield for the win. I saw that. I saw that little paladin individual. I saw you throw your shield at the Vectis. Indeed.
Violent gestation.
A lovely voice. Great voice acting. I love it. It's so disgusting and horrifying to listen to.
Vectis.
We'll see how this goes. See if anything bad happens. It could be. If there was a boss before the last 3, then it would be Vectis that I'd be worried about. If anything.
Consume husks. Violent gestation.
I don't know, I guess that is true. I believe I did see some the Dark Blue up there, so maybe there's a shaman that's top DPS. Potentially? I don't know. We'll see after the Vectis fight. I will do this then. I will quote you on that. We'll see how it goes.
Pestilence spreads.
Something bad will happen one day. Something bad will happen one day. Come over here, Ad. You're gonna die. The power of the wish will kill you. I have the greatest of the powers.
Pestilence spreads.
Blah. Pestilence. A lovely word, also. What's the weak aura on the left of your rage bar? Is that rotation stuff? Basically, yeah. Because it's a priority kind of system, then it's just show each of these things in priority. The most important is up at the top. If it's available, basically Rampage, click the Rampage. It's very, very simple, very, very basic, but I don't know. I like it. It's the way I do things. Oh, evil pool. Plague bomb. Up. Oh, you evil wave of evil. Do not get here to wish. I should know that, but I like having the visual aid nonetheless. I am a smart boy, but I am also a warrior. That means I'm a dumb boy. I'm a Dumbo. I'm an elephant with large ears. And I hide my large ears with my headphones. That's why. I need my headphones on all the time. You will never see me without them. I hide my shame.
Pestilence spreads.
Oh, we do have one person that's dead, so that might have been Omega Vector. Did I change my transmog? Nope. Well, slightly I changed my weapons, but that happened somewhat early on. So, that's the thing. Otherwise, no. The only thing that's changed between Legion and Battle is that I'm not wearing pauldrons because hashtag no honor, no pauldrons. And then my weapons, because they look amazing. Also, I should maybe kill the ad a little bit as well. Wishy, you dumb dumb. Why am I such a dumb dumb? So, no real changes at all. Still the same old, same old. Haven't found anything I find more interesting so far. Sadly. A little bit sad, but then again, I like things staying the same. I don't like change.
Pestilence
Spreads! Pestilence. Anyone else dying? Not yet. That's nice. Also, okay. 10 seconds to liquefy. Probably won't be able to kill Vectus in that time. Probably not.
Violent gestation! Blood contagion!
Yep. Almost down to the 1 HP or so. Not quite though. Not quite. Dig bumps! Up. Imagine Vectus going to liquefy in 1 HP. I know! Just like one particular time when I fought it in Heroic. It was so fun. So much fun. Oh look, I got an Omega Vector. No one's standing on that. Oh well. You'll die in a moment anyway. It's fine. There we go.
Breaking inevitable.
Oh, where is it now, Vectus? Alright then.
If that thing had made it past us, it would have infected all life on the surface.
Rats on rank 3. Very nice to have. I got a star! Yay! Now I can be the bright shining star that leads us to Zul and everyone dies. Because Zul. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not looking forward to that. Well, thank you. Have hugs. It's nice to feel loved. Hey. Anything else in the alchemy that you're looking for other than the rank 3 on Flask? Maybe some potions? Or is it just general? Get all the recipes you can, so you can be super helpful in everything. Or cauldrons maybe. Stuff like that. Hey, Zul trash. So tedious. Not looking forward to this on Heroic. Just because you're so tedious. Got rank 3 of battle potions, so that should be good for now. It's on my rogue who isn't. Okay. Alright then. Alright. We also have, basically, for the most part, we have one guildie who's always the provider of feasts and cauldron. It's always the same guy. Unless that guy's not around, then sometimes others can scrounge a little bit together and maybe have a feast ready. But otherwise, it's always the same guy. One kind soul. Less the individual. Oh, there's so much trash. I don't want to. Why did I do this? Almighty Chris, why am I such a dum-dum and went into frigging Rainfinder? And have to suffer the trash of Zul. Why do I do this? Why am I such an idiot? I don't know. Kinda is. Kinda is. I'd rather be fighting Zul all over and over rather than fighting this goddamn trash. There's just so much of it. So many packs all over the place. Ah, it's so tedious. And then with the big one buffing everyone else around her, this makes it even worse. Ah, life is so difficult as a raider. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You're gonna get through the raid, and you gotta take care of all the things. You have the buff? That seems like the right buff, yep. The daunting presence. Ooh. Bye, person. I believe I saw a demon hunter falling to its death. I still have a platform left to go. Wishy complaining all the friggin' time. Hello, Blood Weaver. You may not weave your blood anymore. How the hell does that even work? I weave the blood. It's a kind of magic. Probably. Oh, hi there, Trash. How you doing? Don't come over here, Trash. I would love to AoE you, but I don't want you to have the buff. You might have the buff already. Nope, okay. You don't have the buff right now. It's okay. But then another pack joined in. Yay! So sad. At least we're not entirely wiping, so I guess they aren't that powerful. It's not like being in an actual raid. But me tanking, that's a bad idea. I should not be tanking! I am good tank! 25 flasks now. That should be very good for a while, indeed. I died because I was a bad tank. Or a good tank. I don't know. I jinxed it. I said we didn't wipe a bunch, but then a bunch of us died. Myself included. Wishy! Keep your mouth shut. Basically. That's what I need to do. This is where you go, Arms and Blade Storm. That sounds about right. The Arms Blade Storm is probably more powerful than the Fury Blade Storm. I would imagine. Probably. For some reason. Also, enemies! Where are all the tanks? I don't know where the tanks are. Oh well. Maybe someone's tanking. Or someone's dying. It's a bit of a wipe. It's what it looks like to me. Oh no! Well, I'm just gonna lie here then. The joy of Soul. And it's not even Soul, it's just trash. And if people don't decide to just stay dead, then oh boy. So many people going up the stairs. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now we're gonna sit here for a while. And this is where things go entirely wrong. LFR.
Beware.
The 3 cursed letters put together. Oh, people. Why you know just die? Okay. I guess I'll stand over here and then we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Beware.
Not the D at the top. Pools of blood all the way at the beginning. And that's another reason why this particular bit of trash is just so annoying. Because if you do screw up and you pull a whole bunch of it, then it's just chaos until you restart it. And on Raid Finder difficulty, well then it's just so sad and terrible. Whatever. Boop! I fell into a pit. And then suddenly I appeared in the ginormous orb of blood. How did this happen? I don't understand. OBS. Be okay. Don't suddenly mess with all the things. Okay? Okay. Release now, someone is saying. Okay. I guess I'll try to release. And we'll see what happens by going back, doing a thing. Mammoths. 2 little mammoths. Walking through the halls of Uldir. Mammoths! Juicy, scrumptious mammoths! They taste so good. I wanna feast on them. I'm fairly certain that pack died. Unless it's another pack that decided to move down there. Whatever. One half of the platform's gone, I guess. Wish I owned a bunch of gold. I know I don't have that much more gold anymore. I haven't made a bunch of gold anymore for a while. So, it's just been declining a whole bunch. Luckily for me, there's nothing to really buy at this point, so I guess it's fine. Really. I guess. I think. Maybe. It's okay. It's just so annoying when you think going through the trash, that's one thing. But then we're just gonna get to Seoul and something else is gonna happen there. It's just gonna go so terribly wrong. I'd imagine the Bloodweavers don't have that annoying thing where if they're close then they heal people or whatever the hell they do. Whatever kind of buff it is. I'd imagine that's not on Raidfinder. It seems a bit too tedious for them to deal with. Them being, I guess, the retards or whatever. Myself included, considering I'm here. I don't know what the differences are. I just go in here and I explore things. That's what I do. Expect the worst, and then if good things happen, neat. Wild leap. Not a heroic leap, a wild one. Yes, major difference. I, little dominator. No one wants to be dominated here. No! Bad dominator. Whoop. Submit! Haha! Just a little bit more to go. Dominated, you say? Mm-hmm. I know I don't want to get dominated. I don't know about you. If that's fine, then I'm not gonna question that. You do you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Lick, lick. What? Oh, snap. An AFK healer, apparently being a thing. Oh. Okay. Lickety, lickety, lickety. Bloodshot rage. That sounds very unnice. Bloodshot rage. Ugh. I mean, I get the rage and all because I'm a warrior, but a bloodshot rage? That just sounds very sad and very difficult to deal with. Unsafe. Like something where you need a doctor, but you can't get a doctor anymore because first aid's not a thing anymore. So, whatever you're gonna do. So many blood pools. So much red and black. I love it, but it's so deadly. And then, that would be the last one, I think. And it's onwards. To Zul!
Zul? How is he alive? I saw him die by my father's hand.
Analysis indicates high levels of corruption. Hypothesis: Gahun reanimated this specimen and enhanced it. Further testing required.
It does not matter how he returned. My knife will send him back to the abyss.
Well, apparently the Blood Hexer, not Blood Seeker, has the Sanguine Presence. But whether there will always be two of these up at the same time? Who knows? Maybe it only summons one when something happens. That's a Crimson Slave Maw. That's not my new mount. That's an old one. I am ready, individual. Well, there is definitely one Danish individual, well, two Danish individuals in this group. Someone randomly saying
Come, fools.
Nonsense, but okay.
See your end.
I really have you now, Sool. I'm gonna have to kick your butt for that comment. I should be focusing on the ads myself, probably, but whatever. Cleave damage! Wah! Congeal the blood. That's the thing that happened. Did it heal Sool? I don't know if it did. Might have. That would have been bad. It would be bad. I don't know if it happened. Moving on. Ads be incoming at some point.
Come, brethren. The power of Gahul.
Ow. Sool, you interrupted yourself. How am I gonna say quotes with you if you suddenly decide not to say things? Evil clouds.
Arise, my chosen. Through blood,
we shall conquer. Okay then. God damn it, people. Why are you keeping the Krogs all the way over there? That's just silly. How many blood hexes are around there? 2 of them, apparently. Oh, snap. That can't be good. Come over here, little blood hexer. Come over and be close to the zoo.
Rise from my blood to crush the weak.
There you go. I guess I can focus on that one.
Come, brethren. The power of Gahul will be your doom.
Well, so far no one's dead, but then again, it's supposed to face 2 that I'm worried about.
Flows through my veins. Tremble before my power.
No, I will not. Die, little blood hexer. There you go. Just goes.
Witness your end.
And despair. I wonder if this incoming tank debuff pool suddenly gonna appear. I have a feeling it is going to. There it is. There it is. Or execution. We got one person dead, and it's the other Danish bastard. Why not just something? Death to the Danes! Wait, what? Maybe I shouldn't say that. And suddenly, the police arrived at my house.
Witness your end.
And despair! Oh, I got feared. I don't want to get feared. Hey! Only 3 people died.
This was not the future I was promised.
Who cares, Sool? It doesn't even matter.
We Tortolans love the story of Lo.
I do enjoy a wild rumpus.
So many Tortolan sounds. Toki! Stop it! Toki, stop it! Well, that happened.
Life in the big city.
We Tortolans.
Well, that's not how the story is supposed to go.
I don't care, Toki. I don't care. Let me just do my thing. Well, okay then. That's a bit of a queue time right there. That's well the queue times. Where the hell am I going? I'm going down, yes. Read what message? I don't know which one. Life in the big city. Lo visited the big city once, much like the city Borel's over there. That's not how it's supposed to go. We tortellinis. Is that some kind of Italian thing? Kind of sounds like it.
City wasn't for Lo. He
We
decided
tortellinis.
to return to a simpler life.
It sounds like a dish. It sounds like tortellins being made into a dish. It sounds evil. Are we cooking the tortellins? Tortellinis, the food. Is that a cooking thing? Is there a cooking thing that's a tortellini? Because if that's the thing, holy hell. I don't immediately see anything. Maybe it's something you can buy, I don't know. I do not know what the tortellinis is. I do not know this kind of food. Maybe it's because I like my turtles, so I stay away from turtle food. I don't want the turtle soup. I don't want to eat them. It's so sad. Water is good. I like water. That's a good noms, but it's not really noms. It's a drink. That sounds about right. Not something I've heard of, but I would not be surprised if it was some kind of pasta. For the most part, I just know bolognese and carbonara. Those are really the two that I know. The others, I don't know. I'm mostly just a spaghetti bolognese enthusiast and not a general spaghetti enthusiast. Which two ones? Bolognese and carbonara? Are those the two favorites? Or is it carbonara and tortellini? Or tortellini and bolognese? Or tortellini or something else? Or carbonara and something else? I don't know. There's so many possibilities, as Gul'dan would say it. And holy hell am I sweating. Bolognese and carbonara, they are very wonderful, both of those. They are... Less the Italians. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. You should definitely do this. I was about to say I had it yesterday, but that's a lie. I had it 2 days ago. It was glorious. And now while I am waiting for the raid finder, because it's what I do. Wayne, where the hell are you? Wayne!
And you are?
I am Wishblade. I am. The air is foul with corruption and must be dealt with. The Tide Sages were fools, and I a fool to trust them. Belief in their god to perform miracles and deliver us from our folly. Nevertheless, their methods did serve to drive back the foul presence from these cliffs. A simpler sensor, loaded with select powders and oils, the vapor is produced in effect. It expels the miasma, if only for a time. Perhaps their ineffectual gesticulation will finally serve a purpose.
Beware the living.
Alright then. Hello there, Strain Bar. Well, tell me anything. But I know you are there. Where am I going? Apparently I'm going downstairs. Okay. Oh, there's some... Game music, why you gotta be so creepy? Standing in the badness. I don't know what happens if I do. Really nothing at all. Cleansing Thurible. I did a thing. And I found a larva. I don't like the larva. I don't want those. Ew. Creepiness. Hoo ha ha. Hoo ha ha. Hello, people. I see you got some of them pools. Can I have at them? Oh no, I got pushed. Why are you pushing me around, people? You're so mean. Why you do this? No! Aha! Boop. One bit of cleansing, and another bit of cleansing. Glorious. Now I just need to find some more. Probably in all the other rooms, considering. That seems to be the formula around here. Go to all the rooms and do a thing. Also, find the larva to kill! Downward charge. So fancy. I'm in the middle of the air, charging directly down. How does it work? Game logic. Once again, do not question the warrior logic, Wishy. No, I should not. What is that thing? Stressful him? Oh, god damn it, people are hymning me with the stressfulness. I don't want that. That just causes anxiety. That's not something you want. Hi, little larva. Thank you. Up. How you doing, Wayfinder? You're still way up there. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. I got basically all day. Not really, though. I don't have tonight. Tonight is raiding on the heroic things. Taking down Zegvos. And then gonna deal with Zul for a long time. Probably. Because Zul's a Zunner. No, probably not. I'm already streaming now. I can't do that many streams all the time. I can only handle so much. And I decided to do this because I'm a silly person. Because I wanted to kill myself with the Raid Finder. And tear at my mind. Strain it. Turn it insane. Caused me to fall into the void. Hello, Pool. Come here, Pool. Bad spider, go away. Don't skitter with me. I don't like skittering. I don't like skittish. Bad spider. So much strain, but not enough strain. Oh, Pool. Pool. Come here, Pool. Ew. Lovely. I can imagine that being just a little bit annoying when you're dealing with Mother and you need to transition between rooms. It sounds difficult. I don't know, maybe not difficult, but it can be intense in some manner of respect. All that damage, all them ads, all those ads probably being stronger or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. Oh yeah, that's right. The ads change depending on what specialization you are. Or what role you are, not specialization. Spec or whatever. The role. Healer, tank, and DPS. Although I can't remember the details about them. But now that you mention it, yeah, that's right. They do change. It sounds terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Anything else that changes on Mythic? I can't remember. If there's some other bad stuff somewhere. I do recall way back when there was some addition to the third room. But that might have just been removed at some point during alpha beta stuff. Oh, well, even more of them. And apparently, Art of Corruption. But will I be getting into Art of Corruption in the middle of everything? We will find out. So just more beams, more things, and the wind tunnel being even stronger, probably. So you might have to be on the other side of the room or something, I could imagine. That seems likely. Oh yeah, the 100% damage thing, that's just in all difficulties, really. But I do recall there being, at one point, a... What do you call that? A new blazer, just like with the Trilliax fight in Nighthold, where there's a cross of beams that spin around in the third room. That was a thing at some point anyway, and I am at the beginning of the Raid Finder, so yay! And no one falling down the pits, apparently. The door is already open. So this is gonna be probably not fun. Mithrax and Cahoon. Leroy Jenkins. Oh boy. I mean, the other bits... Roaring. The other bits of Raid Finder, not so bad. Someone just fell down the hole. Okay, we're going, apparently. Max, get your butt over here. And spread out. Wishy. I haven't done this in a few weeks. Just because heroic focus, but there you go. Sweating out. It's a good idea. Because of that. Oblivion Sphere. Thank you, Mr. Death Knight. Thank you. Oh, so kind. I don't want to give myself to the plague. What a glorious camera angle. Oh dear, that's a beam towards me. Don't stand in the beam. Very bad idea. And maybe no Eminent Ruin debuff so far on Wraithfinder. Doesn't look like it. Just spheres and the beam. And general annihilation. And there we go. Phase at 2. I don't care about Celsius. I care about Solitath. Ad time! Come here, big ad. I'm gonna smack your face. I think I'm taking. Okay. That's not something I should be doing. Uh-oh. Love beam! As my raid likes to call it for some reason. Oh, god damn it, people. Don't pull the ads over together. That's not a good thing. Mythrax is turning around all over the place like, oh, where am I going? Mythrax, what are you doing? Where are you going? There you go. And also no small ads, apparently. Clearly, at the moment, so neat. Very wonderful. I don't care. And no... I'm fairly certain Mythrax usually has some kind of immunity-ish thing during this particular bit, but apparently not right now. So, alright. In that case, I guess Mythrax is not so bad. Just don't stand clubbed together in the goddamn spheres, and you are basically good. No, Eminent Ruin seems to be a thing, according to the bars. Or maybe it's just DBM being a bastard. Oh dear. Don't stand in beam, Wishy. Not a bad thing. I should find a place where no one else is located. There you go. Another stage 2. How wonderful! I don't care about the Zalzaiads. I care about killing ants, though. That's something I could do. And I can cleave onto the boss, even better. Because it's Wayfinder, and Wayfinder is so much simpler. Love beam! Well, clearly I will, Mythrax. I'm not dying yet. Yoing! Onwards to other ad. Mythrax, stop! Okay, no, you're not looking at me. Never mind. It kinda seemed like you were looking at me, but you were not. No, that's me, Senpai. No. Let's not do that. That's... Nope. No, Wishy. Bad Wishy. Don't be so filthy. Oh, dear. You know that's me, kind of. Alright then, well. Yeah. Mythrax is simple as hell. Clearly. But Cahoon? Oh boy. Alright, you better go do them chores and also other things. The first part, very important. Second part, not so much. And I forgot spheres. Never mind. It's fine. Yep. I did a thing. Onwards to the final boss.
The reorganization drive is ready. Now it is left to us to end Cahoon's plague once and for all.
Yes, my princess.
Shields are broken. The end
That's
is
what
here.
will bring destruction to Azeroth.
And be the
Vile
first to
creature.
receive my gift.
Oh my god, Gahoon, shut up.
You will carry my pestilence, and a vast, bubbling, putrid cyst will cover the world.
Oh boy, Gahoon, I don't like him. Just that voice. That's just so disturbing. Okay, apparently we're going. And okay. Hopefully some people know what to do with orbs, because now we're going.
The outbreak has begun.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
Well, someone didn't get far. Alright. Yeah, the joyous bouncing of orbs. I think I'm just gonna stay right here. Okay, and there we go. There we go. And boink. Deposit orb. Booyah! Joyous, bouncing and leaping and charging and stuff. And then it's down to kill all them goddamn ads and all their silly torment spells and dark bargains. I want that. Give me, give me, give me, give me.
Let the feast of 1,000 maws begin.
Okay, there's an orb, so yes, I can go and assist with that. I don't have a debuff, so onwards we go.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
Let the feast of 1,000 maws begin.
And voila, deposit. Like a good boy. Like a very good boy. Yes, I'm such a good boy. Now back down and get out of the pool. That pool. So far so good, because some people know what to do. And there's another orb, so I guess I'm just gonna go for that immediately. Not like the action down here is that entertaining.
Beware.
Oh well.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Yeah, come on, charge, charge, charge. There we go. Stand still.
The feast of 1,000
Enjoy.
maws begin.
Da 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 da. And now, re-origination blast. And everything dies.
Please vacate the area.
Arrgh. And then it's on to phase 2. And also there's a puddle of crap in the middle of the room, clearly. Hiding beneath the light. Arrgh. Come out, Gahoon! Even though I should probably go up and deal with orbs, probably. Another orb time.
Cannot escape infection.
So you guys have fun with Gahoon down here and getting debuffs and all that good stuff. And whatever else goes on down here.
2, 1.
Yoink.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Da 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 da. Down we go to join in on the action. Gahoon, you ginormous, creepy-looking son of a bitch. Also, there's debuffs. You get debuff, you should run away, and then you make pool and orbs fly over towards you. It's very bad. Don't get hit by those, especially not on the higher difficulties.
Your allies.
Bye bye Blood Feast and hello there ad. Okay, 23 of those. Well, damn. Well, damn. Also, is someone doing orbs? I guess they're doing orbs. Alright. It's fine. They can handle the orbs up there. It's fine. It's okay. I don't need to join them all the time. Show off a little bit of the action down here, too. Oh, no! Someone please tank. God damn it. I'm running that tank. I guess someone's dealing with orb up there, probably. Hopefully. Or is it just one person? That looks like it's one person. I'm a coming. I'm a coming to assist you.
Your screams will echo forever.
Just freaking the freak barely.
Master now.
Well, I'm about to die. And I'm dead. And a bunch of other people are dead as well. And someone's shouting focus the ad. So I guess they did not focus the ad or something like that. Well, there's the wipe. Oh, well. It was bound to happen at some point. Yeah, I think I should just basically focus on going up to help with the orbs. That's something I'm experienced with, so...
Let the hunger take you.
People, why you're not dead yet? Just go get yourself killed in the pools of bait. Why, Gahoon? Why? Whoop. We could do it. Someone claiming we could do it. It didn't look like there were that many people left, and going through the last 30%, yeah, I'm about... Nope. There we go. Back down. Boing. Assign orbs. Basically, you could just have the same 3 people go up there. Or 2, really. With the right setup, you could use just 2. I have a feeling I'm in your group. Yeah, it's just... same group. They do orbs. Constantly. But I'm not sure why you'd add a warlock to that. Sure, the first one you could set up the gateway, but I'm not sure I can keep doing that. Really, why not go with something more mobile? I'm good. I'll be fine. I can deal with deals. So yeah, I'm just in constant orb group. I'm okay with that. It's a little bit annoying, but onwards.
The outbreak has begun.
Give me a little more.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
Booyah! And then it's basically onwards to the next one immediately.
Feast of 1,000 maws begin.
Let's do the orb. That's what we're gonna do.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Children, come and feed.
Boop. Another orb down, and then it's off to get another orb. You, just because. Might as well help out in the slaughter a little bit. They should not get caught in the bad stuff. It's a bad thing to get caught in the bad stuff.
Let the feast of 1,000 maws begin.
A power matrix is
Onwards! Oh dear, I don't have my charge. That sucks. That's okay though, I managed to get over here. It's okay. And up. There you go, sir. Have that, sir. You can handle that, sir. There you go. Boop. Re-origination blast. Re-origination. Oh. That was a debuff right there. Boom here. Everybody huddle up together. And Matrix is incoming, so that's a thing. Da 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 da!
Cannot escape infection.
Rubate go. We're already going. Can chill the hell out.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Beware.
There you go, sir. Have fun with that, sir. Ta-da! Down we go. Probably directly towards the other one. Once again. Because that's just how we roll. That is how we roll on the Raid Finder. Constant orb.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
The rot runs through your veins. Let it spread.
Ow, I should not charge into that. It's a bad idea. Yeah, someone should really be taunting the goddamn boss. That's something they should definitely do. Because holy hell, that's a lot of power. Or growing corruption, as it is.
Your husk serves a new master now. Your screams will echo forever.
Re-origination blast sequence initiated. Please vacate the area.
And there we go. All the power in the world. Little Gahoon doesn't like the origination plan. But then, the walls, not the walls, the ceiling collapses. Don't stand the collapsing ceiling. Oh, that was the collapsing ceiling. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's over there. That seemed about right. That seems like collapsing. Okay, moving on the way. Hey, I'm a tank now. Wow. Good thing I don't have to do orbs now, because now the re-origination or engine is gone, so. Don't fuck up, people. Don't fuck up. It'll just, what? How can that just get so high? What is the other tank doing? I feel like this is the guy who knows what he's doing of the two tanks. The other one might be dead. Maybe this is the guy. Kinda seems like that's the guy. But don't fuck it up. Also the fear. But I don't know, I'm guessing the fear is there. Yeah, Gaze of Goon. It is there. Don't fuck it up, people. Don't fuck it up.
Your husk serves a new master now.
No! Didn't want that. Also, apparently the ways up to the orbs filled with EU. Oh, come on. Don't freaking wipe on this now. Oh, don't wipe on this.
Your screams will echo. I feed on your death.
Also, this seems like something that should have reset.
Your screams
because he's attacking someone else.
Echo forever.
Well, that's just depressing. Raid Finder, once again. Raid Finder. The second tank is apparently healing. Alright. That doesn't seem like something I should be doing. And if you're going to heal, why? Is there really that big of a difference between the tank and healer queues? It's like, oh, I want to heal, but let's queue as the tank because they get in faster. Is that really a thing at this point? Maybe. I don't quite know. Boop. This goes. Boing. That was something. Now hopefully everything is gonna go proper and things maybe hopefully, I don't know. We will see. Also the postmaster. Fellow warrior. Fellow orb warrior. Whoop whoop! Group 8 is doing things, and I am very much more quiet at this point. But then again, it's just the way it is when I do these things, I guess. Focusing on my glorious orb duties. Yeah, now it's just going through the usual stuff. It's like, do this, blah 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 blah. Let's go then, do some stuff. Well, that Warlock's not... Warlock could set up a little bit. Would've been nice, but clearly not.
The outbreak has begun.
Come, little orb. God damn it.
A new power matrix can now be collected.
Yes! And I did collect it. Ah, there we go. Boop. Basically, at this point, I don't believe I need to be up there at all. My fellow warrior is quite alright up there.
Let the feast of
1,000 wars begin. Ugh. Ugh. Cahoon, you're so disgusting.
The matrix is ready for acquisition.
Really, we only need 2 people here. Up with the orbs. Boop. More eyes, many eyes. Handle them. That's a fucking 50 DKP minus. What the fuck? I used the charge. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Wait. Yeah, people are just very bad at dealing with eyes as well, clearly. They don't know that the dark bargain from the big guy can affect the little guys in the damage taken and stuff. But then again, they also get more powerful, so... Like, have fun with that orb. I'm gonna go downstairs. Stand around and stuff.
Re-origination blast sequence initiated.
Yay!
Vacate the area.
Stack in the light. In the light. We are one. Yes, I'm sure we are, Murad, but it's not what we're doing. Yeah, please do the healing. A bunch of people are still on the low, but I know we're taking damage and all that, but... Yep, there we go. And off we are. Hey. Warrior spirit. I like this. There's 2 Fury Warriors dealing with this. And also Warlock over on the other side. A little bit. And whoop! There we go. Hello, Gahul. I'm coming down to see you. Hey, and the buff thing isn't all the way up there. I guess some tanking person is actually doing the things proper. On which we go.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Indeed, and it was acquired. Yeah, that's Mother doing that.
Seek out your allies.
I could probably actually use the gateway instead of trying to force my way through this. Yep. Da-da-da-da. Boop. Out of the way. Out of the way. Even tilting my body slightly to try to get out of there. Like, doesn't work like that, Wishy. Just not. I'll add. Go away. Boop. Excellent. On which we go for the final orb. It is so amazing.
Attention, a new power matrix is available.
Mother, you're kind of late with the messages. I'm just saying, ma'am.
Share my gift.
There we go. Ew. Well, now the big old ad is also going to take the pain from the blah blah blah. A reorigination blast. Nuking a boss. That's what we do. Oh yeah, it is amazing. This time, Gahul, you will fall. It's 3rd time's the charm. We all know this. Collapse.
Titans cannot save.
Don't stand to that. That's a bad idea. That's all the way over there. That's fine. Nothing to worry about there. That's in the middle. It's all good. I could move further away, but I'll get me bothered.
Pestilence.
Pestilence, yes! Malignant growth. That doesn't sound like something that should be in Raidfinder. DBM. That's so weird. Oh yeah, wave of corruption. Totally forgot that's a thing as well. Good thing I don't have to care about it that much right now. It's okay. That was just terrible, Mr. Druid Moonkin person. Dropping it right there. That's so terrible. Moon, get the heck back here, you big old fatty. No disrespect to the fat things, but a big fat worm of decay. No, I will not respect that. Otherwise, fine. It's okay. The rest of the fat individuals, that's okay. But not big fat worms of death and destruction. Speaking of death. Wow, so many people got feared. They're such scrubs. retards, as it were. Now die! Holy lance! Da 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 da!
Contagion has taken root.
Oh, before I go anywhere. Before I go anywhere. Leave a Vol'jin! Boop! Da da! Da 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 da!
Subject Gahoon terminated.
Woo! And there we go. Gahoon's down on Raid Finder. That wasn't too bad. Could have been much worse. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for one more. The sources of corruption. I need to cleanse it with my awesomeness. And hop. Yahoo! Doth thee have its pools over here? I seeth one, and I see another one. Love it. Up. Excellent. With that out of the way. Time to go delivering the quest. Where did you pick up the next quest for the Vol'jin questline? It is on. It should be on the map if you've done it. Then it will be. Oh. Right up here. Or let's see, that's our lore actually. Right up there. Right on that mouse thing. Right up there. Right next to the Hex Education. Right up there. That's right up there. You'll find it right up there. It's okay. It should show on the map, but then again, maybe add-ons will do something with that. I don't know. There should be a ginormous exclamation mark saying, "The Lost Spirit." And that's basically where you need to go. Very short. Very, very short. Well, short and short. There's still, you have to defeat Gahoon, but otherwise, not much to it. Also, stuff! You can go down there to the scrap pile. Now, Wayne the Ancestral, talk to me.
What do you require?
I require you to talk to me. The foul odor is dispersed. Perhaps reality can once more take root in this place. Yes! And that's all for you, because you only give me one quest every day. And every time I stream, then I can do a quest, I guess. On the Horde side, anyway. Stretch. Joyous stretch. But yeah, I almost left Raid Finder before completing the quest. That would have been dumb. So tedious when you have to do something by actually interacting with a corpse. Well, apparently Justice for the Fallen was over there. Oops. Guess I shouldn't have gone down to the docks. Wah, wah, wah. Oh well. It's fine. I could just fly back up there. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, Healthstone. The glaive of Vol'jin. My mighty chieftain, I want you back. If you can escape the Shadowlands, then goddammit you can be brought back to life proper.
Do you know who I am?
Back to the Great Seal, yes. Freezing for a moment. It's weird, Wishy. Huh. Almost halfway to 26. Neat. That's interesting. Maybe it's all the Raid Finder I did. And King's Rest, for that matter. All the instances. Potentially. Oh, Postmaster, I'll deal with you at some point. I just need to deal with the locals. And my War Chief. Not War Chief. He's not my War Chief anymore. Sadly. My Chieftain. There you go. 5 of the letters were correct. 3 were not, and then I missed one. Hello there you are, guys. Azeyo. Come over here. I got something for you.
The spirits be restless.
I know. I'm dope. Madness and darkness be moving on the other side. The pain of so many be mighty. Here you go. Tis been a foe that threatened the trolls for many generations. We may not have always known his name, but we felt his curse. Today you won the justice for thousands of generations of trolls. I feel so amazing. Now take me glaive and talk with Talanji. Let her present your victory to her people. Let the trolls know justice and the strength of a leader. Oh.
Showed him, leader of Zandalar. Show the blade to those that need to see it the most. Give them peace.
This was not my achievement.
You brought the champion to these shores against your father's will. You learned the secrets of Gahun when no one be listening. You set in motion what be needed to save your people. Now more than ever, they be calling for a leader they can love and trust. Show them the blade. Become the symbol they need.
Behold the blood of Gahun. By his will were born the deaths of Shadra, Hyrik, Torga, and Rezan. By his will were born the deaths of so many of our brothers and sisters. Let this blade be displayed as a reminder that no matter how far we fall, no matter how much we lose, we are Zandalari. We adapt. We find a way to survive. If it were not for this hero of the Hall, our losses would have been far worse. This proves more than ever that it is time for us to adapt, to become part of the world again. Zandalar forever!
Yay! Even Bane showed up. As a Talanji is the true ruler of Zandalar, even she be doubting it. With guidance, she will eclipse her father's reign. This is true. It's very true. For now, you have my thanks. Yay! Anything else to say before we go, Chieftain? No? Okay. Don't leave us! You requires the hugs! Hugs. Hugs. Many hugs. Oh! Almighty Vol'jin! Now that's Vol'jin. Oh. Well, what did you bring me? Thank you. A cloak! That's interesting. And a thing. Well, alright then. That was basically all that I wanted to get done for the day. For the most part. So, I guess, emissary stuff, I can deal with that in my own time. I don't need to stream that. I've streamed that so much. Who cares about this? So, also, it's about lunchtime. I should get some noms. Yes, I need the noms to replenish my glorious strength. My dark spear power. So, Vishaka, you just stay right there. There we go. The power of Vishaka. There you go. That's how you can end the stream. And I don't have any more water. Well, I actually do. I got more water. Lovely. So, that would be all for me, and then I don't know. Who knows when I'll stream next? I got plenty of time. And then it'll probably be back to doing the Alliance stuff, because there isn't really any Horde stuff left for me to do right now. So, oh well, over to the heathen side of things, the alternate reality, where I am a filthy criminal. But at least Wijaka will always be there, if I want her to, so it's okay. I don't know when that will be. It will be at some point. And thank you for keeping me company for a little bit, almighty beast of gamer. Have hugs, even with glass in hand. You have hug, and I will be off, so cheers everyone.